Hi guys. Okay, so we have a new video. I'm a little bit nervous, but a lot of you guys have been asking me about my planners and my journals, and planning and journaling is such a huge part of my crafting life. It's just I've been a planner actually longer than I've been a crafter, and I've been playing in stickers and all those things forever. I've been doing decorative planning probably since it started about, 15 years ago, where we really started going crazy with stickers. And it just hasn't been a part of my channel because when I started this, I just mainly was kind of leaning into swapping and not really showing it. But I do keep a planner. I have always kept a planner. I have always decorated it, probably for over a decade. I just kind of haven't shown it, but now that a lot of us are doing journaling, I feel like it's been coming up a lot more. Like I've been talking about it a lot more, and a lot of you have asked me. So I am not comfortable showing you guys like my actual journal that I keep, because it has not only does it have like personal information, but it has like thoughts, and I actually like journal in it. But I have been playing around with the idea of keeping like a crafting journal, because I've been doing so much crafting over the last couple of years. And because I've been doing YouTube and all that stuff, I felt like this was a natural way to kind of lean into the journaling. Of course, I'm going to show you guys my traveling journal, my reading journal is coming up. All those things are coming up. But I did want to show you guys kind of how I track this. Now, I've been doing a lot of this in my personal planner, but it is taking up a lot of space. So I thought, why not just do it? So this is a company that you guys have heard me talk about a lot on my channel. This company is called Archer and Olive, and they make the most beautiful journals, and they use 160 GSM dot grid paper, and they actually have a planner. Now, you guys know I love a deal. So these went on sale. This is actually a 2026 planner. They went on sale for $5 on the Archer and Olive website, and I grabbed a few. And I figured we could turn one of them into my crafty journal, so I could kind of show you guys ways that I keep track. And then I thought this would be fun, because not only are we going to be like playing in stickers and doing all those things, but maybe it can inspire you guys to start your own crafting journal. And this is going to be part planning, part memory keeping, part informing you guys about people that are hosting challenges and swaps. So many of you guys ask me all the time, like, oh, how can I get involved? So here's a way that you possibly can get involved ahead of time. So I'm going to try to keep this up to date. So we are going to set this up for May. Now, this is a 2026. So the reason why it went for $5 is because there are 4 months. I mean, I bought this in the end of March, so I really could have used it for April. So really, it only missed out on 3 months, but it started in December of 2025. And this is just a super basic planner. So the beginning of the month has just a little monthly view, and then it has another view of the month in a different way. And then it just literally has all of the weeks. It has 8 different things. It has it has enough for 7 days of the week, and then it has another little notes section. It has Saturday and Sunday down here in the bottom. I'm going to try to keep this in the middle of the screen, you guys, but this is like new for me, and I can't actually see my screen, so I'm going to have to fix that. But anyway, yeah, so it's just a super basic, which is perfect for us because we love to play in stickers. So we are going to have so much fun. Bring out all of your stickers that you hoard, that you don't want to use. Bring out the stickers from the collections. I'm going to introduce you guys to some sticker companies that you may not know, that I've been shopping with for many, many, many years. Some of them you've seen on my channel, some of them you haven't. Probably all of them you've seen at some point. And so today we are going to set this up. So I could set this up for the month of May, because like I said, this is an actual 2026 planner. But anytime I do a planner, I always decorate like the dates. I never leave these plain, because we're crafters. Like, we want to make it look pretty. We want to color it. We want to do all the things. So instead of starting this on Monday, May 4th, which it is dated, since I'm going to cover this up anyway, I'm going to start in the very beginning, and I'm going to show you guys how I use outdated planners. This is such a good way, especially if you're on a budget, because a lot of companies put their planners on a super discount in the middle of the year. Sometimes, like Archer and Olive, they do it after the first quarter of the year. And this is a way to snag a planner. This planner could be from 2023. Right now, the planner I'm using as my main planner is a 2025 planner that I did not start using until 2026. So I'm going to show you all of my little tips and tricks that I use. Now, some of you may not want to do this, and that's okay. And some of you may not like, you know, want to decorate your planner. You just want it to be practical. I mean, you can do that too. This is totally up to you, but I did want to show you guys, and a lot of you have asked. And I know for me, like, I watch a lot of videos of things that I don't do. So anyway, so this is an Archer and Olive. They do make this. This is A5 sized. And that just means that it is approximately 6. Well, the paper itself is A5. The journal is a little bigger. So this journal is just about 6 1/4 inches by like 8 1/4. So it's a good size, and it'll give us lots of space to add stickers. And that's what I want to do, because I do a lot of crafting and I probably could fill this up, but I don't need to write every single thing down. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start in the beginning. This is new for me, so this video will have to be edited, I'm sure, because I'm not going to have you guys sit here and watch me at regular speed make all these crazy decisions that I have to make. So when you open this up, you do have, oh my gosh, the first page. I never write my name here, guys. I'm always like afraid that I'm gonna mess it up. And I took a lettering class at Little Craft Fest, and I'm like, am I ready to letter my own name? Probably not. I'm probably gonna use a sticker. Anyway, so we will decorate probably this cover page. I'm going to leave this here as 2026 because it is helpful to see this, even though I like a Monday start. That's another reason why you may want to redate your planner. So I'm going to leave this here though, so that I can still, since it is dated, I might as well take advantage of that, right? Okay, here's your at a glance. What I was thinking for this, I'm going to do is like highlight every day that I craft. So I'm going to redate this to have it start in May. So I'm going to cover these up, and then I'm going to have this run from May to May. And then every day that I craft, I'm going to just like highlight it or put a sticker or do something in here that's going to note. And I think it'll be fun to look back and see like how many days in the year I crafted. You can use this for whatever you want. Some people, if you want to actually, like, you don't craft enough to have an actual dedicated craft journal, you could just have a regular planner, and then you could people track symptoms in here. They track events, they track birthdays, they track all kind of stuff. You could do so many things with this calendar at a glance page, but I'm going to keep it as days that I craft because I think that'll be fun. And I do craft almost every day. These are blank pages. Not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. And then this is going to be where I start May. So I'm going to turn this November into May by covering this up, probably with paper or maybe stickers or maybe both, who knows? And then I'm going to redate this so that this looks like May 2026. I like a Monday start, so I'm also probably going to change this to be from Sunday to Monday right here, and then have Sunday because I like my weekends together. I don't know if I will delete this. We will see. You will see. And I guess I'm going to have to try to learn how to do a voiceover because, child. So this is the last week of March going into May, I think, because this is a whole week. That's not. So let me see how many weeks this has. So let's look. This is how we do this. So I'm going to look at May in the front of here, and I'm going to see how many weeks I need. So I need, even if I do a Monday start, I'm still going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this last week right here, I'm going to have probably go into June because actually, since I'm going to start on Monday, this is going to slide into here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different weeks. And usually it comes with 5 weeks in it. So let's just make sure we have 5 weekly spreads. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, great. And then we go into next month. Okay, perfect. And then, so what I'm going to do, I think for my channel is I am going to maybe post one of these weekly, and just show you guys like how I decorate the week. So that'll be fun. That'll be like a kind of new content to my channel. And the thing that I'm hoping to do here is to kind of keep us a little bit ahead. So when I do my monthly, I'm going to let you guys know about some open swaps that are going on, some challenges that are going on. I'm going to try to be, you know, maybe your eyes and ears in terms of swaps. Now, of course, there's not going to be, I don't know every single one. So if you guys know of one that I don't put in here, let me know. And I like put a comment. I think this will be really fun and interactive, and we can add it to our calendar. So I think on here, I'm going to put just like, I think I'm just going to keep it because these boxes are kind of small. I might just keep it to like, swaps and challenges that are due, like the due dates for them. And I'm actually thinking for me, since I make videos, I may actually also put a sticker in here on what videos I plan or post on that day. We'll see if I can keep that up. And this is iterative, right? So we may start it off one way, and then we may end up changing it later. We may find other ways that work better. So this is going to be our journal, okay? It's going to be our journal together. All right, so enough talking. Let me tell you what I'm going to be using. All right, so for today, I'm going to be using one of my favorite companies, like ever. Rongrong. So Rongrong is an actual person. I did get to meet her at Little Craft Fest. Oh my gosh, she was so sweet, and her husband was so sweet, and just, I just loved everything. I loved them. So I had bought this with my very own money. She had a Soft Girl. It was her most recent note. She just came out with a spring release. So it was the release before this one. I will put a link to her below. This is such a cute sticker book. I do have a haul where I flipped through this, and I will, I'll show you guys super duper quick here, but I will put a link to the haul. But these are just super, super cute. Some of these stickers are clear. Like, look, this is washi. So these all peel off individually. You guys might hear my feral children in the background. All right, just don't mind them. Pretend you don't hear them. Okay, some of these are actual sticker pages, right? So that would be fun on some of these blank pages that we have, some of these grid pages. So let me show you really quick. So this is just a super cute, like sticker book. And then it has, I used up some of the stickers already, so that's why you see spaces. And then it comes with this washi and pet tape. So this is 6 different ones. We're definitely going to use these. You guys, I have a pet tape obsession. So there's these 3 washi tape with which this one is my favorite. We're definitely going to use that. And then these are pet tapes. Pet tapes are just like clear tape. Sometimes they're shiny, sometimes they're matte. Hers are matte. And then the thing that I love the most, the pet tape that I love the most, where are my tweezers? Because you guys know I have these, my Little Craft Fest nails on. I got my nails done, all these colors, in celebration of Little Craft Fest, which was a stationery conference that I went to last weekend. I'm recording this video on April 29th. I got back 2 days ago, which is why my voice probably still sounds a little raspy. I did a lot of talking. But this is PET tape. For those of you who are unfamiliar, I've used it. Hold on, let me go to a part that I didn't use. Let me go to the part because it repeats. Okay, so let's start at this little lamb. Okay, here. So it is basically just kiss cut stickers. They're clear stickers. So this is what this looks like. And it's really long before it repeats. So each time it repeats is called a loop. And look, we're still on the same loop. It doesn't start over until now. Okay, so all of these are stickers. So you don't have to be afraid to use your stickers because you have more than one. And you get a lot on this roll. And that is why I love pet tape. It's like having a sticker book, but on a roll. And also you get like duplicates. So I love that so much. And they're all different sizes. And so we're going to use them. She does a lot of imagery of different women, sometimes men too, but mostly women. And she calls them dolls, and they're so cute. And they're always like very diverse. She is definitely known for that, and she does a great job. So we're going to definitely use some of this PET tape. And the nice thing is that this pet tape matches the sticker book. You guys, look at me rolling this up still. Oh my gosh. Pet tape is gets a little out of control. You guys are gonna see me like going like this and doing all kind of crazy stuff. It's probably gonna be sped up and looking crazy. And I'm going to attempt at a voiceover. You may end up hearing music because I don't know that I have enough to say. And also I'm a little nervous. I've never done plan with me's because I've always, like, my planning time is like sacred. I enjoy it. I just kind of vibe out. I'm listening to music. I'm listening to a book. I'm not really like talking. And so I won't be talking while I'm recording this. I'll just be working. So anyway, let's get to work. So the first thing we're going to do is let's skip the title page for now. I have this like irrational thing with the title page, and we did say we're going to leave this. Now we may add stickers to this, so I may come back to this, but for right now, we're going to leave it. This we're going to change. So we're going to use, so I told you guys about the Soft Girl book. I'm also going to use this book from Rongrong, which is called her bullet journal sticker book. This book is cool because it's all black and white, but I know she has some months in here. She also has some days, some numbers. Sorry, she has some months of the year, but I think these are too big. Yeah, these are too big. And I have a million sticker books. She also has days of the week on here too, so that'll be nice when we're redating the week. We could use those. She has some hydration stickers, some little boxes. I'm sure I'm going to use some of those, especially for so what I was thinking too, there's a page that's in front of the month before the month starts. Right here, there's always a page before it. And I think for me, I'm going to use this as my like content planning. So things that I would like to post on my channel in that month. So this is November, but obviously we're going to turn this into May. Wow. So this was a 14-month planner. Wow. That's really nice. So this may last me until next July if I wanted to. Anyway, I want to put in here, I'm probably going to like decorate this and use some boxes and think about some videos that I need to post in May. I do sometimes have like, not much, but sometimes I may have like obligations, like say, like when I got the laminator from the company, they don't tell you what to say, but they do say, hey, can you make an unboxing video? That's it. So I may have to do that within like 60 days or something like that. So if I have any like obligations like that, I'll do that on here. And then also if there are just like swaps that are due or things that I want to do, like sometimes I have like in my mind, I have a tutorial that I really want to film and I'll be like, okay, May is the month for that or whatever, just stuff I want to do. I'm going to use that page before the month starts as like ideas for things that I want to do, or even maybe just ideas that I came up with. Okay. So much talking. The last thing I want to show you guys is that I told you guys that I use a lot of these. I may use these Dollar Tree things. I've used so many of these already. I may use these. I use these letters that I got at Dollar Tree. I use these sometimes for titles, so you may see me pulling those out. I do want to add tabs each month. So I have this super duper mega old Illustrated Faith sticker tabs that I may use just because some of them are blank and I want to be able to write the month of May. This is also the time to pull out these super cheap American Craft Volt sale haul purchases and office supply purchases we've been getting. I use a lot of the letters out of here. Sometimes I actually rip them out and just keep them all together. And also I have this Heidi swap book that has a bunch of just like letters, so in case I need to match. The last thing, which is the main thing that I wanted to show you guys too, that I'm going to be using is this Agenda 52 book. So I use, this book has been sold at Hobby Lobby forever. The reason I use this is because it has a lot of days of the week, but also it has numbers in the back. And these numbers are very helpful when you're redating a planner. So you're going to see me dip into these and use these. I don't know if I'll use the colors. They also have them in different sizes. So the bigger size, the small size I may use for these little months since they're small, and then the bigger size I may use to cover these up. Okay, so I think we have done enough talking, so let's get to it. And you might hear voiceover Lisa, or you might hear music, we'll see. And you guys be patient with me as I like learn how to do this because I've never done this before, so I'm a little bit nervous. This is cute in the right size. So you're going to see me like taking stuff on, pulling stuff off, cutting stuff up. I do all the things, whiting stuff out. I also have my little planner pouch here that is made by a company called Sula that I bought on, this is the name of the company. I bought it on Etsy, and it's nice. And I took it with me and I need to already wash it. But I have like my little journal. I have my tweezers for these dragon nails. This is a pen that I had in my Amazon thing. This pen writes on shiny paper and doesn't smear. This is my go-to pen, which is this one and this one that I got at Hobby Lobby. You guys know about my Hobby Lobby obsession. I mean, not Hobby Lobby, sorry, Home Goods, my Home Good pen obsession. I will use a pair of scissors, a little one, probably a big one too. This is to press down stickers. I also use my bone folder. This is just stuff that I had packed up already, but I usually use my bone folder. I just packed this up because it was easy for a little craft fest. I'm probably going to use this because I usually cut down my stickers a lot. And then anything else you see me use, if you have any questions, let me know. And we're going to try this together, guys. Are you ready? I think I'm ready. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous because I'm like, what if I can't do this? But I think I can. I've been watching these for over a decade, so you know, I should know something about it, although it's changed over the years. All right, enough talking. Let's get planning. And we'll do a recap at the end and where we'll talk about all the things that are coming up, okay? Okay. guys, so I think I'm going to end it here, and we'll come back and do a weekly spread in a separate video, but we did it. Okay, so let's open it from the beginning, even though we didn't put anything in here. I'm so extra. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we decorated the month of May. So can you guys tell that it was November? No, and that is what I wanted. So this sticker book made it so easy because this whole sheet, as you saw, was an entire sticker. And then we put another sticker here. We used washi tape from out of our Soft Girl Era book, which I will have linked below. I just put the "You're Doing Amazing, Sweetie" because I just thought it was cute, and I just kind of wanted to add it. Eventually, I may add some more stickers here. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. And then when you open up the month, you get to the month of May, and I used the really pretty washi tape from this Soft Girl Era box that goes along with the kit. I loved it. I honestly got the box because I needed this, and it wasn't sold separately, so I had to get the whole box. But the other stuff is cute too. And I just put a bunch of stickers, you guys. The thing I love about planning is that it gives me a chance to utilize my stickers, and we all love the stickers. As you see, I use so much of this pet tape, having the time of my life. And I think for the next spread, I'll use a different collection, or probably I'll use a different thing, and I won't use this Soft Girl thing again, but we did use it here, and it came in really handy. I love this page. I love how simple it looks. So the only things that I noted were that Zenobia, who's Crafted Home, she's having a challenge that's due on May 1st. Miss Catitude. Maybe I'll put the links to their Instagram. That's a good idea. Oh my gosh, this is getting even more fun as I keep going. So I'm going to link everybody's challenges that I'm talking about, or swaps that I'm talking about. I will link below. I'll link their Instagrams below. And if you guys know of anything that's going on in May, because it's really hard to search, so you guys tell me in the comments. So if you're having a challenge, you're participating in a challenge, you know about a swap that's going on. I only put the swaps that I'm taking part in, so I don't actually need to know that much about swaps actually, but I do want to know about challenges because I am going to try to write them down, because even if I can't get it together in time, I still would like to know, because I am going to try, because that's one of my crafty goals this year, is to do a lot more people's challenges. So if you know of birthday challenges, subscriber challenges, all that stuff, let me know. And maybe I should write down the swaps too, actually. Let me think about that. I guess you guys can let me know about the swaps, but I'm doing Meekaboo 32. She's having a really easy Bloom and Bliss swap, and I think it's open. So if you want to check her out, I'm going to link her in the description bar below. But this is what my May is looking like. I have 3 challenges. This Miss Catitude challenge is kind of fun because it's basically a Maggie Holmes challenge that you craft every day. So it's just for you. I don't think you mail anything anywhere. But these 2 people are having challenges, so I will put their YouTube videos, their YouTube channels in the description bar. And that is it, guys. So we did our first May. Hopefully I did okay. I'm going to have to do a lot of editing. I already know that because this video is a million years long. So I'm going to have to speed this up. So that is what we got. We did it. So the next video will be the first week in May, and I'll talk to you more about that when we get there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.